Hey Gabe, what have you done in the 4 months you haven't uploaded? Well, you see that portal over there? It is a whole 1 block taller than it was before. And my roof sucks. Okay, so there's two major problems with my base. One, it's too small, there isn't enough of it. I need more. And two, my roof is ugly. I need to fix the texture and the coloring. Sorry, roof. So we have almost everything we need. We probably just need a few more quartz and then we'll be able to get started on the build. So let's go do that. Now I had everything I needed, I could begin working on the build. Okay, now I want to make a bridge going along here, so I think I'm just going to use some pink wool to see if I like the way it looks. I'd say that looks pretty good, so let's fill it in with blocks. Okay, now it's time to fix my ugly roof, because I don't like the way I textured it. And after that, I decided I should probably change the colours around as well. I wanted to create some asymmetry, so I put a roof on the right side of the castle. After a lot of trial and error, I made this little thing coming off the right tower. Now it's time to turn my attention to the higher part of the castle. At the top of the hill, the land was very hilly, so I decided to flatten it down a bit. Wow, what a great time I'm having building. I'm sure nothing can go wrong. I'm sure nothing... Okay, so as you just saw, that baby zombie kind of took lots of my stuff. While the baby zombie did pick up my Elytra, sadly, the rockets despawned, so I'm just gonna have to walk instead. Now, we can fly again. I want this, and 2 of these. Looks like they're out of stock for these 3, so we'll have to go to the trading hall for the rest. Now it's time to enchant everything. Oh. Looks like I need some levels. Okay, let's get back to building. really fun time making this build. This is the biggest Minecraft project I've ever made, especially in survival mode. And it's been fun learning how to make builds look good, or at least in my eyes. Soon I want to move on to something a little smaller scale, so I can master tiny details instead of just big ones. Now that I'm finished with the main shape, I can probably start adding some details now. My roofs were looking pretty flat, so I made these dormer windows, I think they're called. I don't know, I just wanted to add some more depth. On the inside of all of them, I made this little design. The footage cut here, but just imagine there's two diorama walls here and here. I don't want the floor to be some boring old grass, so I decided to change it up a bit. So I didn't end up recording it, but I ended up putting a fountain here with this green goose. The left side was looking a bit boring, so I added some stables. It also gave my horse a place to be, because right now it was just hanging around in the open. Another person from the server came over to give me some tips. He also gave me some ideas to break up the symmetry and said a market would look nice here, which I agree. So that's what I'm working on now. Okay, thank you Flashback Me for reminding the audience, but seriously, this project took me 3 months to make, so any sort of support like liking or commenting so that this video can reach more people would help me so much. Anyways, back to building. I saw the space was looking a bit empty, so I added a small bit of decoration like this well here. Now I'm gonna add some windows here, just above the market stalls. And let's repeat that on all these red bits. Okay, nice. So I haven't recorded myself doing any of the interior, so I'm just gonna give you a quick tour. This is the storage room. I've got my little workstations here and here. And then this is where I just have some shortcuts to keep some stuff. If we head up the stairs, we go to the bedroom. This is my dog and my bed, where I actually keep a real bed underneath. This is my desk. In this book I have all the plans I want to do, so these are all going to be in future videos. And then this, so it's pretty simple, just the top comment on my last video gets to be turned into a book and be put on this bookshelf. So leave a comment and maybe you might be in the next video. And if we head up the stairs, we can overlook what will one day be my kingdom. That's pretty much for the interior. Let's go back outside. I struggled quite a bit with this rooftop. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do at first, but eventually I figured it out. And with that, I'm finished. So now it's time to move on to the beautiful cinematic end shots. Well, I guess I have a huge castle now, but it's a shame I don't have any sort of kingdom to look over. Yet.